Good evening. Good evening, everybody out there on YouTube, the Twitter sphere, every damn where. Yo, welcome to another Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your man, Wasted Talent. We in the place to be, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the over 100 people in the chat right now, yo. Wait, it's 98? There we go, 127. Shout out to over 100 people in the chat, yo. What is the effing deal, everybody? Yeah, y'all, look. I had pushed it back. I thought I pushed it back to 6:30 because I didn't want to bump heads with Hammer. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Hammer. I want to make sure Hammer got his shit off. You know what I mean? And talk. Damn, I got like a fucking my work shirt on under this shit. It's crazy, man. What's good with y'all, man? It's a lot of things going on. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Oh, my God. Got my Dunkin' Donuts. Took my daughters to the hair store. I am ready to rock and roll. Pre-gym. But let me give my shout-outs and salutations to everybody in the place to be. My guy, Bryce B, is in the place to be. Shout out to Bryce B. Bryce B, where you been? I was supposed to link with Bryce B when he came through Jersey, too, man. Shout out to my dog, Bryce B, man. Pass on Fields. Bryce B has never been a fan. Yo, he be in the comments. He do not like the Fields I did. Erica, High Stakes, Ramos, the meme queen herself. Shout out to my dog, Erica Ramos. You. Shout out and salute to you, Wasted. Great to see. Always great to see you. Thank you. Mark Salter, my guy, is in the place, man. Don, what it is, bro? Don, what it is, bro? I'm down with Fields and Jaden Daniels. I love the idea of that. See, Don is like, yo, look, man. I just want a quarterback that can move. I don't give a shit who it is. Now, look, I feel a little differently, bro, but we gonna get to it, man. My guy, Jason Monroe, what it is. We need that week 1 ring ceremony game in KC. Yeah, they're Super Bowl champs, but fuck them. Hey, man, I feel you, bro. As long as we go there and beat that ass. The snowman. What it is, bro. Jamba Juice is in the place as usual, yo. Get wasted with my brother Wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Shout out to y'all, man. We got over 200 in the room, yo. Melissa. Yo, Mikey the Barber. That's my dog. Mikey, what it is, man? Yo, Mikey, them beats are cold too, bro. Mikey, I need you to, how much you charge me to make a beat? I need a new intro for my show, bro. I got to get rid of this old beat, bro. Mikey, you got to hook me up, bro. Like, hook me up, bro. I got to do a whole new shit, bro. Whole new shit, yo. But y'all, let's get into it, man. So, my dog, Clifford Jordan, what's really going on with school? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to miss the live show because I got a meeting. But I know it'll be good. Unceremoniously block anybody if necessary. Cliff Jordan, shout out to you, my dog. But y'all, let's get into it, yo. Got to get into it, y'all. Today, man. Justin Fields, man, it's been reportedly a possibility to trade the land with the Raiders, man. Now, guys, I thought that, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You know, this is Bears Wire. Now, I'll read the article to you. The Chicago Bears have an important decision to make at quarterback this offseason, where the expectation is they'll move on from Justin Fields and draft a rookie with the first overall pick. If that is the case, Fields is expected to have plenty of interest from quarterback-needy teams, not in a position to draft a top prospect, and it seems like the new name has emerged. According to NFL expert Tony Pauline, the Las Vegas Raiders have genuine interest in Fields and are expected to explore a trade for him. The Raiders are expected to move on from quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo this offseason, and Pauline notes the new general manager Tom Telesco is interested in landing a big-name quarterback. Las Vegas isn't in a position to draft one of the top quarterback prospects at 13th overall, but Fields, 24, is a young, exciting player they could build around. There are already pieces in place with wide receiver Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers. The Raiders recently hired Luke Getsy as their offensive coordinator, which means it could be a reunion for Fields and Getsy, who spent 2 years together in Chicago. It could also mean a smooth transition for Fields, who has 2 years of experience in Getsy's offense. Despite a previous report indicating that Pittsburgh were content to roll on with Kenny Pickett, Pauline reports that the Steelers are still monitoring Fields with the Atlanta Falcons. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that, the Falcons are probably the more viable option? Because look, man, I've heard things about Luke Getsy and Justin Fields, but Luke Getsy has spoken glowingly on Justin Fields. Earlier in the season, Justin Fields kind of threw Luke Getsy under the bus. Now, I'm hearing, because I don't really follow the Bears, because you guys know I am fully entrenched in Raiderdom. Y'all know what the deal is, man. But I've heard some things about Justin Fields and Luke Getsy. Now, I'm going to read what Luke Getsy said about Justin Fields, man. You know what I mean? Justin Fields got offered a bunch of praise from our new offensive coordinator. You know, he said Justin Fields had tremendous growth. Like I said when I was there, he's one of the best human beings I've ever got to work with. It is just the mentality that he brought every day, the consistent approach, the kind of man. And it was more than that. You know, that's some serious praise from Luke Getsy, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I mean, he took Fields under his wing, you know, and that was his first true quarterback that he was supposed to mold. But if I'm being honest, if Luke Getsy did such a great job molding Justin Fields, Luke Getsy should probably still be in Chicago. He should still be in Chicago, and the Chicago Bears shouldn't even be considering getting rid of Justin Fields, right? This is something that didn't work in Chicago. It didn't work, right? You have one of the most winnable divisions in football. Like, yeah, the Detroit Lions have been very, very good, but they're a very well-built team. But the Chicago Bears, you know, the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers, man, these are one of those divisions that every year you never know who could win that division. With Jordan Love developing, right? With the Minnesota Vikings having a whole hell of a lot of talent over there, right? It's not like there's a ceiling on what you can do there in Chicago. You can go in 1 year, build a team properly, and really win a division. And you would think with 2 years under Luke Getsy that they would have kind of made their mark there. You know, and early last season after the Rocky 0-2 start, man, Fields said that he felt the coaching that he was getting wasn't sufficient. He said he felt like it was information overload. He, you know, and he desired to play more freely and instinctually. And they were bumping heads in the beginning of the season, bro. Justin Fields said after 0-2, man, he said, you know, it could be coaching, Fields said. So at the end of the day, they're doing their job. And when they're giving me what to look at, you know, I'm trying to do my job. But at the end of the day, I can't be thinking about the game when it comes. I prepare myself throughout the week. And then when the game comes, it's time to play free at that point. Thinking less and playing more. Now, Justin Fields didn't really like the approach. He didn't like the approach. Yo, we got almost 400 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Now, guys, I don't really know what to make of this, yo, because I haven't heard Justin Fields come out and laud Luke Getsy. And if we're the Raiders, do we want something that didn't really work that great in Chicago? Now, there are different caveats to why it didn't work, right? The Raiders have a much better offensive line, right? We got Josh Jacobs, if we can bring him back. We got Zeus, you know what I'm saying? We got Devontae Adams. That's a lot different than what they got over there. I mean, they got DJ Moore, though. DJ Moore's no bum. He's no scrub, right? They got Cole Kmet. We got Michael Mayer. There's some things that are, you know, they got some weapons, but I think the Jacoby Myers aspect of things is another reason. You know, I think that the Tucker aspect of things is another thing. And I think our offensive line is another thing. And our defense, there's a lot of things here with the Raiders where I feel like it might be different. But to me, if I've seen the Luke Getsy, Justin Fields movie, I'm not really psyched about that. I'm not psyched about it. I mean, I like Justin Fields. He's athletic. But the thing for me is I need my quarterbacks, if they're athletic and they're mobile, I'm cool with that. I like that. You need that. But if anything, I need them to be accurate. Need them to be accurate, man. And I don't really know how accurate Justin Fields is. Justin Fields has a lot of talent, but is he accurate enough? My guy, Tony Blessetti, said Justin Fields playing indoors instead of cold Chicago. I could see something happening. I could too, bro. I could listen, bro. There's certain reasons, and guys, I'm wild. Like a lot of times when I come on the air, I have my opinion about things. I have my information, and I know which way I'm gonna go. But if I'm being honest, this kind of caught me off guard because I thought that, and I made a short about this a few weeks ago. I thought the fact that Luke Getsy was here means that Justin Fields would not be here. Now, to me, the most viable option I see for Justin Fields most likely is the Atlanta Falcons. It just seems right. But my guy, Tony Pauline, said, yo, Fields playing indoors instead of cold Chicago. I can see something happening. Now, see, this is the thing about Chicago. It's very, very hard to gauge how good a quarterback is starting in Chicago because of how cold and windy it is. The conditions in Chicago, and we spoke about this a couple of lives ago, the conditions of Chicago are not ideal for a quarterback. The Chicago Bears have never had in their history, and this is one of the inaugural franchises in football, they have never had a 4,000-yard passer. Jay Cutler came close a few times there. They've never had a 4,000-yard passer. That is eye-opening. Now, the years of the 80s, the Jim McMahon era, a lot of people didn't throw for 4,000 yards. That was a huge accomplishment back then. And, Walter Payton was there. Walter Payton was the straw that stirred the drink in Chicago in the 80s, right? So they ran the ball down everybody's throat. They had a defense. That's how they won. My guy John Juice is in a place. Predator Kingdom is in a place. Gertie Rader. This rumor came out after AP made it obvious we wanted Jaden. So do you think this is a little bait and switch, Gertie Rader? It could be a possibility, bro. Could be a possibility, man. Vegas Jimmy's in a place, man. Shout out to you, Vegas. If Fields would have come over, conversations would have been had, information that we're not privy to. And it's always that way, Raider Jimmy. Now, these are the two things that I look at when I think about this, right? I think about the fact that not only is Luke Getsy here, but Champ Kelly is in the building. And I'm sure that Champ Kelly was involved in the brain trust that decided in their infinite wisdom to draft Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? My guy Redbone. To me, it's a smokescreen. Anyway, they'll keep Fields and draft Marvin Harrison Jr. See, this is the thing. And I was thinking that too, but it's going to be really hard for Ryan Poles to live down if Caleb Williams is what we think, or any of these quarterbacks turn into be a superstar quarterback, right? Because they're going to have to live down and they have to hope that Justin Fields, they're going to have to see if Justin Fields is a guy who is a superstar quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to have to hope that Justin Fields is a superstar. They're going to have to hope that. And this is the thing, man. I don't necessarily know if Justin Fields is going to materialize and turn into a superstar quarterback. Is he an electric quarterback? Is he a great athlete? Yes. Is he going to turn into a superstar quarterback, Patrick Mahomes level quarterback? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Now, there are guys in this league who are of the same ilk, right? But they throw the ball a lot better than Justin Fields, man. And I'm going to name him. Josh Allen is a guy. Josh Allen is a guy who was at the top of the league as far as the quarterback pecking order, right? But we have a special situation in the AFC West, man. We have Patrick Mahomes in the AFC West. We have Justin Herbert. And then we have whoever the Denver Broncos bringing in their infinite wisdom. And then now you got us. So we already got to compete with two of the top 5 best quarterbacks in the National Football League right in our division. It's hell week in our division. This reminds me of the years where the Miami Dolphins had Dan Marino and the Buffalo Bills had Jim Kelly. And it was God help you if you were anyone else. Shout out to everybody in the place, the pool. He's saying it's the coach's fault, not mine. I'm good. They suck. They should do what I want them to do, but not what they want me to do. That pool, that is, bro. Yo, bro. I mean, you could surmise that from that, but I didn't see it that way, bro. I see it like, yo, man, they have to put. See, coaching is not always about whatever you throw at the player, they're supposed to take it and just ingest it and run and thrive under that metric. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, coaching is about meeting the player in the middle with your scheme and try to find out how that lines up with his skill set to make him become the kind of player you want him to be. You got 500 in the room. Get wasted what your brother wasted, man. Raider, what it is, bro, with the $5 holler, man. Appreciate you, man. It helps the Raider got better skill position players than the Bears do. Well, but see, this is the problem with that. We do, but it's like, man, it's not like the Bears are terrible, bro. The Bears are not terrible, bro. The Bears are not terrible, bro. You know, and to me, bro, I just don't, like, if I'm being honest, bro, like Justin Fields or going and getting somebody at this point, bro, if we're out of the box, because listen, the quarterback that we want, bro, is probably on some people's board the number one player on their board. We all want Jaden Daniels. Most of Raider Nation want Jaden Daniels. Let's just be for real here. Moving up from 13 to 1 or 2, because I'm hearing rumblings that the Redskins might not take Drake May. They might take Jaden Daniels. And if you really look at it, right? I mean, I think Caleb Williams is going to try to pull a coup. I think Caleb Williams is going to try to get to play in Washington. That's my personal opinion. I'm predicting. I don't think Caleb Williams and his consortium of people want anything to do with Chicago. I don't. And Caleb Williams is from the DMV area. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that if the Raiders get Jaden Daniels, bro, I think the Raiders are going to have to trade away the farm and then some. They got to trade away the farm, the yacht, the boat, the helicopter. They got to trade everything away. I don't know if it's something that is going to be doable. Now, we all keep thinking that, it's like, oh, well, they just move up. But, bro, they got to be willing to play ball with you. Like, we want one of the guys. We want one of the guys. You know what I mean? But if I'm being honest, even if we don't get that far up, there's about 3 guys that I wouldn't mind the Raiders taking. I wouldn't mind the Raiders drafting a lineman or defensive tackle at 13 and moving back into the first or moving up in the second to get a Spencer Rattler. I wouldn't mind the Raiders moving up to take a Penix Jr. I would prefer that than going out here and taking that 2 or 3 and getting Justin Fields. Because Justin Fields comes with something that a rookie quarterback doesn't. He's not a blank slate, and he comes with a hefty price tag after that year. And if you go out and you go get Justin Fields, you're going to be going around the dance floor again the next year if it doesn't work out. And if he's okay, now you're in this perpetual kind of mediocrity. Because if he's okay, now people are going to say, well, he rushed for 1,000 yards and he threw for 3,000 yards. And we were like, okay. We was like, we were over 500 or some shit. But what you're building towards. Like, damn, this guy is not going to go in the Arrowhead in the playoffs and beat Patrick Mahomes. It just ain't going to happen. If he's not a thrower of the football, he's not making NFL throws, tight windows, stuff like that, processing, reading defenses, and he's just an athlete, you can look at one or two things. Your franchise quarterback will spend a big, hefty part of his time knocked out. You can even look at Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson, great, electrifying rookie. Bam, one hit, gone for the season. That's how it is with guys that are athletically gifted quarterbacks that are athletes first and not quarterbacks first. See, Patrick Mahomes is athletically gifted, but he is not a runner first. He is a quarterback first. Josh Allen, you're going to start seeing it with him. He's a man amongst boys. He's going to start getting tatted up and teed up. He's going to start getting teed off on, bro. Because when you get into that defensive backfield, you are no longer a quarterback. You are a running back. And they can light that ass up, y'all. Look, I would rather us try to discover the next, young stud quarterback than for us to settle. and settle for a high draft pick or high cost. That's the reason why when we talk about bringing in a veteran, I always lean on bringing in one of the older guys because they'll come at a cheaper price. Then there's a shelf life on that move, and you can't get content with that kind of move. With a guy like Justin Fields 24. So if you make that commitment, you have committed to Justin Fields. It all depends on how good he is, man. Let me get to some of these comments, man. Thank you, Ben, for the $5 holla, bro. Appreciate you, man. Redbone. My thing is that the Bears fans, at least most of them, actually want Fields back. They blame Getsy for the offensive problems, and they want Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, they do. You can listen. My dad used to tell me you can take a wish in one hand and a crap in the other and see which one comes first. They can want whatever they want. Them people that own that team want to sell tickets. Now, they like Justin Fields. They like him now. What happens if the Bears are in mediocrity hell and they're below 500? They're 7-10. They're 6-11. The Bears going to want Justin Fields then? That's the thing you got to look at. Are they going to want him then? Oh, no, man. You got to look at the Chicago Bears history, too. So Dadpool says the Chicago Bears history has nothing to do with Justin Fields. See, Dadpool, it does, man. The history is very, very, very important, bro. And I'm going to tell you why. It is about the elements, the wind. It's not a coincidence out of all these years, people who have had problems throwing the football in Chicago, brother. The Bears history has everything to do with this. And it's the same ownership group, essentially, because George Halas's daughter owns the team. She's old. She's a McCaskey now. But, it's the same ownership group. It is the ideology has been the same in that organization a very, very long time. Because Papa Bear, George Halas, has been gone for a long-ass time. So, look, man, if I'm being honest, I don't know, man. Like, people talk about the Bears not taking a quarterback at number one. It is going to be hard for Ryan Poles to keep his job if you pass on C.J. Stroud, who is a superstar, and then if Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels becomes a superstar. It's going to be hell for him to explain that. He's not going to survive that. If one of those guys goes somewhere else and they pass on him and they're lighting the league up and Justin Fields is throwing interceptions and shit and getting knocked out of the game, it's going to be a hard pill for the fan base to swallow, bro. And I'm not a big fan on Justin Fields' accuracy, man. 718 Raider. Tape don't lie, guys are not fans of Justin Fields. They say he misses too many open opportunities. I feel that way too. Justin Fields, bro, he's electric, but he doesn't see the whole field. And maybe that's a symptom of him getting older. But I think that I'm trying to take a chance with somebody else. Now, I don't want to keep rambling on and belaboring the point. My guy to read a room, man. We know AP is going to let Getsy cook, do his thing. How do we know the Bears head coach didn't micromanage Getsy like McDaniel does his coordinators? And Raider Room, I brought this up a couple of weeks ago. We don't know that. We don't know that. But what I know is that accuracy is something that travels, right? Whether you're in one scheme to the next, accuracy travels. Accurate quarterbacks, you can normally spot an accurate quarterback, right? Justin Fields is not that. He is an athlete. He's a guy who would, he got a rocket arm, but he is not he doesn't throw guys open. He doesn't throw through windows. He's not a window thrower. He is a guy who, once the guy gets open, he tries to rocket the ball in there, man. Now, Mo is saying, listen, we just need somebody to extend plays. Imagine how many games were lost last year because AOC couldn't use his legs. But imagine how many games were won because AOC could use his arm. Imagine how many games were won because AOC didn't go out there and just, be careless with the ball. Imagine how many games were won because AOC actually completed the season. So you can't have it both ways, bro. You got to look at all of these things. Yo, we got 600 in the room get wasted with your brother wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend, my guy. Anthony Mareja with the $20 holler, man. Appreciate you, bro, for keeping the lights on over here, brother. Wasted, I'm cool with getting Fields for a second and a third if we beef up the old line. Also, how would you feel about moving Miller to right and Mumford to the left since he looks stronger and more natural at left, bro? If if I'm being honest, I would be moving on from Colton Miller and bringing in a right tackle. If I feel like Stan Buffer looked great at left tackle, and I even brought this up, right? I would be moving on from that contract because you can't get Colton Miller just because he played at UCLA, he played right tackle. You can't get him and turn him to a left tackle when he's been a left tackle in his league because there's a lot of logistical things about that. It's a one, it's a totally different skill set. Two, Colton Miller is not going to allow. He would rather be traded than move to right tackle. I can't speak for him, but you know how much money he's losing by being a right as opposed to a left tackle. It's the reason why Jermaine Illuminor is playing right tackle and could play guard, but eventually probably wanted to transition to left tackle. It didn't work out, and now he's going to stay at right tackle as opposed to guard. Right tackles get paid more than guards, and left tackles get paid more than right tackles. I'm just saying, like, if you thought that, like, I'm talking about Thayer Munford would have to come in here and totally win this job, take the job. Look, I'm all for the youth movement. So if Thayer Munford comes in, he takes the job, and he looks like he's going to be stout. He looks like he's going to be better than Colton Miller ever was at left tackle because that's the kind of stuff happens, right? If that were to happen, I would trade Colton Miller as opposed to putting him at right tackle because he probably wouldn't be effective there. Predator King, we might get Ryan Tannehill on the cheap too. Yo, you know what else you can get on the cheap, bro? You can get you can get some Stephon Marbury sneakers, the Starberries. You can get them on the cheap. Shit, man. Yo, you can get fucking a first down, an old Bubble Goose first down on the cheap. You get a lot of old shit on the cheap, bro. We cool on Ryan Tannehill, bro. I wasn't a Ryan Tannehill guy when he was young. Shit, man. You can get some spoiled milk on the cheap. You can get a lot of things on the cheap, my brother. Adam Sweeney. I like Parham at center. Should go resign Big E. Bro, I don't know how sold I am at Parham at center. Everybody just assumes that he's going to be able to be a good center. He did okay. He didn't blow the world up, but I'm going to be honest with you. If I can draft a guy like Van Pran, I'm drafting a center by trade. Center by trade. I'm not, and I'm not really sold. I think Dylan Parham's a guy's got to earn his spot. I'm not really sold on Dylan Parham. I'm going to be real with you, yo. Mumford looked good at left tackle against a power rusher and Mack, who doesn't have the same burst that he once had. Mumford has struggled with speed. You right, T. T. Severe, yo. That is T. Severe Daniels right there. My dog Hammer's in the place. Hammer, what it is? Salute, man. Yerp. Said, wasted what you said. Tannehill is trash. That's a fact, bro. Freight train is in the place. Ready room. Keep Parham on the right side. He's better there. The right side is solidified. Yo, bro, I don't see the right side as being solidified, Raider Room. I don't see that. Dylan Parham, and look, everybody struggles with Chris Jones, bro. But I've seen Dylan Parham get dealt with, bro. Like, for me, look, if I can upgrade both guards and the center, I'm doing it. The only person on this line I feel like that's earned their keep, exclusively is really Colton Miller, bro. If I'm being honest. My guy, Brian. What the hell's wrong with this? Oh, here we go. So I used to work at a store that sold Starberries, 20% off, $15 shoes. Yeah, bro. It was nasty workout. That was a nasty error right there, bro. It's a nasty error, man. Shout out to Starberry trying to make some affordable shoes, bro. But what he did was he just ruined a bunch of kids' dreams with them bullshit sneakers, bro. You was still getting hiked on, bro. It wasn't happening, bro. You was still getting destroyed if you wore some Starberries, B. And I was an adult when them shits came out. You was getting straight railroaded, bro. Bruh. Listen, back in them days, man, because I remember, yo. You know what I'm saying? Being around like my wife's students and stuff like that. You know, the young kids being around her students, bro. You know, the kids cracking on the kids that didn't have the right kind of phone. It's hard being a kid growing up if you don't have no bread, man. And your parents don't have no money, bro. It's fucked up, man. I remember the kids with the track phones getting cracked on, bro. It's because of the track daddy, bro. Kids with the Polo Association, not the real Polo. They used to call that shit Polo Assassin. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the nasty looking dude. Yo, shit was real, y'all. Shit was real, yo. Kids are brutal, yo. Yo, what up, fam? I just pulled up today as a special day for me. I know it ain't got nothing to do with football, but this is the reason why I live. My daughter's B-Day today, 21 years old. Keep me humble and grounded. Yo, shout out to you. Shout out to your daughter, man. Happy birthday to your baby. You know, I love my babies. You know what I'm saying? My girls, my daughter's birthday's coming up, my oldest. And yo, shout out to her, man. Yo, bro, we call that shit Polo Assassin, bro, not Polo Association. That's the Polo Assassin. And if you look at the dude with the Polo Association on the horse, it looked like he about to moke somebody out. It was nasty work, yo. That's right, warm it up, wasted with the Polo Assassin, yo. Yeah, man. That's a fact, bro. Yeah, I was always fresh to death, yo. That's one thing I've been very fortunate. I was wearing Royal Polo, Ralph Lauren, and Bo Jackson sneakers. Now, that's a fact, man. That's a fact, yo. That is a fact, bro. Yeah, they said it wasn't even a horse, it was a donkey. Yeah. Yo, my dog, man. Shout out. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to your daughter, man. Isaiah, yo, look, I used to rock the Isaiah fit. Definitely, bro. Hammer says Stephen Barry's. Real was no. Harry, you stupid, yo. Yo, my guy Tony Blazzetti is living the life right now, eating a fat steak, pause, and drinking a low and brow brew. Low and brow, yo. Shout out to you, man. That's old school as hell, man. Shout out to the Heineken and low and brow beer drinkers, man. Yo, my God, appreciate you, bro. Yo, T Severe's in the place to be, yo. But yo, look, the Justin Fields thing, man. Let's look into that. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Nation, almost 700 of y'all in the place, right? Let me ask y'all a question, man. If, say, for instance, we can't get Jaden Daniels, we can't get Caleb Williams, we can't get Drake May, right? They're out. You're in that Bo Nix territory, right? What would you guys prefer? Would you prefer getting Justin Fields? Would you prefer getting, one of the lower rung guys in the draft? Would you prefer going out and getting a Russell Wilson? Like, what would you guys prefer, yo? Y'all let me know in the chat, bro. Shout out to my guy, Mando. Shout out to my guy, Hammer, for becoming a member of the Wasted Talent Army. Again, I ain't mad at you, bro. Appreciate you, Hammer. Mondo, we already know what Justin is. Just draft Jaden. Bro, it's not that easy, man, though. Jaden Daniels, bro, I'm telling you, when the combine comes up, Jaden Daniels is good. People are going to start mentioning him at number one, bro. People going to start mentioning him at number one. He might not be the third quarterback off the board. Everybody's just anointing Drake May. It might be. Yo, Jaden Daniels is so good, he might be the first quarterback taken. I hate to say it, bro. Oh, I still got some Elite Coke of the sport. Yo, listen, see, real ones know, Elite. They don't understand, yo. That's that fly shit right there, bro. People don't know about the Elite Coke Sportif. They don't know nothing about that. That's that fly sneakerhead shit. That's that 100 something, 100 and 200, 300 pair of sneakers kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't live in that world. You know what I'm saying? They can't live in that world. They don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody just said, bro. Yo, what somebody just said? They said, yo, wasted look like he wore some Shaqs. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Wasted when Shaq came out with the Reeboks, yeah, you motherfucking right. I wore the original Shaqs. I still got a pair of the original Shaqs. The original Shaqs was mean, bro. See, you wasn't there, bro. You wasn't there, bro. It was 1992. You was not there, bro. The original Shaqs, the Orlando Shaqs, the pumps was mean. Super mean. Yes. Oh, when the Ewings came out. The Ewings, y'all don't even, what? See, bro, y'all don't do this. It goes way beyond just J's, bro. Because I got every flavor of J's, bro. Hammer, Graph, they'll tell you, bro. Big Mike, they'll tell you, my sneaker game is insane. Yo, it goes beyond the Yeezys. It goes beyond the Dunks. Y'all wasn't there, man. See, wait, let me tell you something, bro. I get fresher than most, man. Just understand that. The old head get fresher than most, bro. Cause you know what? Yo, the one thing about being a cool motherfucker, that shit never goes out of style. Never. It don't matter, bro. Don't matter how old I am. It don't never go out of style, bro. My guy GA, Nathan, high stakes, Peterman on the cheap. You will be up, man. GA, you are about to get unceremoniously blocked. The F is wrong with you. Nathan Peterman, get the F out of here, GA. I know he's just joking around. Get the F out of here. He said, Waste had, you wildin', bro. He said I had a troop jacket. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you, though. I go back in the day. I had a troop velour. Yeah, back when I was young. Yeah, I was that shit back in the day. Yeah, see, Elite, they don't know nothing about that. Yeah, that troop shit, that was that shit until it was like a rumor that the owners was like like back in the original Fila and troop era. That's when I was young, bro. So yeah, that's that Jersey, New York shit, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about that, bro. You know nothing about that, yo. So let's get back to the football, yo. My guy, yo, Nation Zone. We might as well get Russell Wilson and draft Spencer Rattler. And that's, look, bro, Wasted been told you. I've been telling y'all the whole time, bro. It's looking like it's going that direction, bro. You might have to donate a limb to get Jaden Daniels. And then they might still not be willing to fucking play with you. Y'all got to understand something. Just because we offer them 3 first rounders, they don't got to take them. If they believe in their infinite wisdom, they're drafting the league's next superstar, you don't have enough draft picks to give them. If they feel like they're passing on CJ Stroud, they feel like they're passing on a guy that's going to supplant Mahomes, or they feel like they're passing on Joe Burrow, you don't have enough draft capital to get a quarterback. My guy, MV, I remember when they had friendly crocodiles for cheap instead of the OG Lacoste Azad Gator. Yeah, bro. Yo, Huey P, them Shaqs went crazy. See, you don't know nothing about that, yo. Yo, the Fat Farm Velour, they don't understand nothing, bro. They don't understand, bro. Yo, my guy T Severe, yo. We better draft my cousin. Yo, yeah, shout out to T Severe being yo, the great value version of Jaden Daniels, bro. Yo, shout out to T Severe, yo. Yo, T Severe is the wish version of Jaden Daniels, bro. Oh my God, yo, he look kind of like, bro, yo. Yo, better draft my cousin JD5. I've been saying he was my QB number 1 for months. I prefer taking Spencer Rattler over Fields, though. If Fields is bad, we wasted a pick. If he's good, we got to pay him next year. And that's the thing, T. And that's the thing. And the thing about being good is subjective. Is he good enough for us to just sneak into the playoffs? Okay. So now we in the perpetual, getting our head kicked in. Is he good enough to supplant Justin Herbert and beat, Patrick Mahomes? That's what I need. Look, I don't think, bro, beating Patrick Mahomes is not really about being better than Patrick Mahomes all the way around. It's about showing up when the moment is biggest and being a team effort and beating Patrick Mahomes. That's what it's about. Showing up and answering the bell when we need points and we got to have them. That's what we need. We got to have that first down and extend that draft to salt the game away. That's what I mean about being good enough to beat Patrick Mahomes. Answering the bell when needed. Joe Burrow, when he was, rolling before he got injured, was that kind of quarterback that he answered the bell. He didn't break under the pressure. And I don't think his team was as good as Kansas City's. They were kind of congruent. That's what it's about. So it's not about him being better than Patrick Mahomes. It's about him hanging around long enough or being a good enough quarterback to show up to beat Patrick Mahomes when the money is on the table. Did you draft it? Are you paying that guy? I don't know of a running quarterback that's not the best thrower of the football can do something like that, because you could cover a lot more ground throwing the football than you can running it. Oh, Yo, factual. Factual. Had a mean Pele. Mean Ava Rex. Mean Ava Rex. Yeah, CC. Young fella don't know no better. He said he was born in 96, bro. Stop your lies, bro. Stop your lies, young fella. Yeah, that boy a millennial. Shax was fire. Said he don't know no better, bro. Oh, I for sure own some Barkley. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Bro, I stop the show right now and go get the Barkley posits right now out the closet. Or the Barkleys from 1994, bro. The crisscross. And those were some of the best basketball sneakers, bro. The Barkleys. I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. The airway ups and the Air Bacons. The Air Bacons was a superior basketball shoe. That's my favorite basketball shoe. The Air Bacons, yo. I used to light it up in the park with them shits, bro. Light it up, man. That's right. Air Max 2s. Yes, Desert Raider. Yo, I ruined the pair of Air Max 2s. I put them in my shed by mistake. I was cleaning my car out and I had to go somewhere and I didn't feel like opening the garage. And I put them in my shed and forgot they were there. They all moldy and shit now. It's crazy, yo. Shout out to everybody in the chat, yo. My man TCV. The Ewans were cold. Yeah, man. Look, look. The Ewans, the original Ewans. I had the original black leather Ewans with the butter soft Arthur Fonzarelli leather with the gold chain swinging. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Young whippersnappers. My guy Brad Barnett with the $5 holler, man. Appreciate you, my dog. Come up. Y'all got me up here talking about some sneakers, man. Hey, wait, so what game you looking at? I don't know yet, go for it. I don't know, because I got to see what the schedule is and what's going on. But I'm looking to go to at least, I want to get out to Vegas like at least 2-3 times. You know what I mean? And then the away games, the Baltimore game, we playing in Baltimore, we're probably going to Baltimore. I'm definitely going to Baltimore, bro. I fuck with Baltimore like that, yo. Hope it's not going to be around Crab Fest, but I fuck with Baltimore. My guy, Raider John is in the place, man. Shout out to Raider John, bro. Raider John, what it is, Raider John? Where you been, brother? I'm cool with it, but it costs to make, but the cost needs to make sense. Yeah, I spelled it right, cause I want pennies on the dollar for that. Can't be giving up a second. Might as well draft a QB at that point, and that's what I'm saying. Raider John, talk that, man. God damn it, Raider John, man. This man always comes with the stone cold lead pipe facts. Let him in. Oh, let that man cook. The F. Raider John is in a place, man. Super Marcon, yes. You don't understand nothing about it. You know nothing about it. Yo, Serene Raider. Nah, yo. Never in your life will you see wasted talent with a pair of Team Jordans, bro. Never in your life, bro. Don't make me put John Gruden up and go run up in the closet very, very quickly and just pull some fly shit out on you. Stop doing it to yourself, yo. Yo, Bernard Whitaker, Camden, New Jersey is in a place, man. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to the Bull. Shout out to the Bull, because I know y'all talk like y'all from Philly down there. Shout out to the Bull. Shout out to, yo, man, shout out to my guy. He got his John in the picture. Bernard Whitaker, yo, shout out. My God, I'm going to Goldberg in South Philly and copping the felines when they came out. Yo, the Todd 1 track. Yo, shout out to, yo, rest in peace to Todd 1, yo. Rest in peace to Todd 1, man. Shout out to Todd 1, man. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, bro. Elite Med. Y'all watch some tape on Spencer Rattler. He's working with something. Pause. Oh, my God. Nasty work, Elite. You can say that. I can't. Can't believe you baited me into saying that. God. Wow. F Elite, man. And open me up for something terrible, bro. And I just opened myself up for something else terrible, man. Yo, shout out to y'all. Yo, my guy, Quadre Shamsuddin. Salute, soldier. The very next field that JD steps on, he'll leave it the number 1 pick overall. Damn. So you feel like that too, Quadre, right? Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, dude is a beast, bro. He's 6'4". He's not like big, but he's 6'4". He got a nice arm. I didn't like his release, but I watched some more of Jaden Daniels, bro. He the one. And this is the thing that a lot of people are saying. He is a fucking he's a studier of film. He's a guy that they had to give extra access to in college so he can go and break down film in the student center. They're saying Caleb Williams is not that. He is not a student of the game. And I'm going to tell you something, bro. If you're not a student of this game, shit real for you. Shit is real for you, yo. Rated Nomad. Yeah. Yeah, man. Which I know about that, bro. Mondo's in a place, which I know about that. Well, how old was I when the Raiders played the Eagles? You know, I don't need y'all knowing exactly how old Wasted is, but you know, I was very, very young. Very, very young when the Raiders played them. But I was alive and I was born and all of that, yo. Said Mr. Unlimited and JJ McCarthy. And we're not talking about Wasted. We're talking about Russell Wilson and JJ McCarthy. I could see that. I could see that, yo. See, Elite, you went back on him. She had the Converse Ewans, yo, when Ewan was like coming out with the Hoya Destroyer. You was tweaking, bro. Yo, I got to throw a flag on the chat and waste it. I am an 80s baby. JD5 is the Temu version of me. Shout out to my dog T. Shout out to my guy T, man. Yo, my guy Brad Barnett, thank you for the $5 holler, man. Appreciate you. First time poster, love your show, Wasted. Love the fact that, you here supporting and appreciate you, man. Look, you know, the Raider news get a little thin, right? But even when they get thin, we still here, yo. Oh, I ain't forget about the iceberg shit, yo. Yo, Anthony said, hey, yo. Yeah, it's a cold world in here, yo. Paul, oh, my God. Yo, Graf is somewhere screen recorded. Yo, Graf is somewhere screen recording that shit like the Birdman, bro. Like, yeah, he go, yo, look, because I got a haymaker for Graf. I got a haymaker for Graf, bro, that I screen recorded, bro. And I bust it out anytime shit gets a little hairy. You know, shit gets a little sticky with the Pause Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I think that one might have taken the cake, y'all. y'all bastards better not send it. I know one of you bastards are going to clip it and send it to him, and I'm putting cases on all you bitches. My guy, Caps, Wasted. Bad enough the NFL still hates him because of Al Davis in the 90s. What the F would AP speak out about the Jordan treatment? What's your take on that? I spoke on that last night. Look, man, we talked about this last night. I like the bravado from AP. I respect AP. I was a guy who was on the front line. I wanted him over Harbaugh. I like the fact he talking his shit, right? But if I'm being honest, I just want him to shut up at this point, bro. He's been on every podcast. You've been on every podcast. Now start building a team. There's a lot of people that disagree with me, right? But it's almost like he's trying to prove to us why he got the job. You got the job. We're glad you got the job. It's time to go to fucking work. Now, when you start talking the shit that he want to get us excited. I love what he's saying, right? But that is a message that is better off delivered to his defense in the locker room. So that, they don't got tape. Like, we don't need to do no talking. We need to go out there and whip some ass. Tell that to Max and them in the locker room. We don't need to hear that shit. We don't need to hear that. You want to give Patrick Mahomes the Jordan treatment, the Jordan rules that Detroit used to call it, and beat up on Pat Mahomes? Great. I always say, I want to see him get slammed on his bird beak like the jabroni he is. I hope we crack his sternum. I don't want him to get hurt. I just want us to beat him, right? But I want us to hit him and knock him out. Right? Real shit. But we ain't got to talk about it in the media, dog. I got Ernest Wiley. Wasted, my brother. I was 7 years old in 1981, bro. Shout out to my dog, Ernest, man. Shout out to my dog, man. In the article about the Raiders and Fields, it says Telesco wants a big name QB. You think this means traded up is off the table already? No, it means that you trading up is a hard thing to do, especially from 13. Like if the Raiders had a top 10 pick, maybe, right? Maybe. But when you get into that rarefied era 3, right? It's like, all right, they're not really fucking with us like that. This is one of them drafts, bro, where people feel like there are probably 3 or 4 guys that can be franchise guys. This can be that kind of the Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers draft. This could be the 83 draft, 84 draft with Marino and Elway and Kelly and all those guys, right? So if you're the team and you're in position to do this and you're sold on your guy and you have the position to take him, you feel like you got Dan Marino or John Elway. You're not going to feel like you got Todd Blackledge. And when you wait around and you know what I'm saying, when they feel like they got a Marino or Elway, it's not enough in the world you can get them to move into their spot. Draft picks and draft picks are subjective. Draft picks are very valuable when you draft right. But the thing about a quarterback, when you're a quarterback needy team and you've been bad enough to be in position, and the year you're bad enough to be in position, you got a guy that could be a franchise altering guy right there in your sights. There's not enough draft capital in the world you can give somebody for that. Especially when they see it and they're like, well, shit, man, this is the next motherfucker. That's different, bro. That's different. And I think that's what we're dealing with this year. It's it's going to be very hard to get up in that rarefied air. Very hard. My guy, see, you got to throw up that damn puppet guy. Can't remember his name. Watch out after the fact last night, but I'm going to call him the puppet bitch. I know you're talking about. You talking about this guy. Mike Florio. Yes, the puppet guy. My guy. Gene Walker getting wasted with my Jersey brother wasted. What's good, Jersey fans? Shout out to you, Gene. Shout out what it is, bro. Big facts, bro. Appreciate you, man. AP got to clamp down. He won us over already. And that's what I'm saying, bro. My dog, Jason Hunter, thank you for inviting 5 people to join the Wasted Talent membership, bro. You are contributing to the Wasted Talent Army in ways I can't even describe. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. My guy, Tommy Telesco, knows a thing or two about QP evaluations. AP knows winners when he sees them. Let them work. It's going to be near impossible to trade to the top 3. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. It's going to be rough, bro. Said what's very hard. Yo, whoa, Steve. Whoa. The F, Steve. You got to cut that out, brother. Speeding right now. Speeding. Wow. But nah, we're talking about trading from 13 to 3, bro. It's damn near impossible, bro. Big 8-3, bro. The Penny Hart. Listen, bro. Besides Michael Jordan, Penny Hardaway has probably the illest collection besides Mike. I got to think about that. As far as Nikes go, right? Penny got them there because you got to realize the foams are Penny Hardaway's. Penny has some shit. Penny has some shit. I can't lie. Penny has some shit. Yeah, Penny might have had the because some of the early LeBrons were cool. Some of the early LeBrons, the LeBrons fell off after the LeBron 9s. After the 9s, the LeBrons kind of fell off, yo. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really fucked with them. You know, the original, the LeBron, the 3s, and, it's a couple of LeBrons I fuck with, but they're the kind of kicks that don't look good with like pants on. They look better with shorts, or if you balling in them. LeBron sneakers is to play ball, and they aren't really for fashion, right? The 9s I fucked with. The LeBron 9s, the Big Bangs, the Big Bang 9s, the ones he won the All-Star game. I got a pair. The ones that glow in the dark and shit, I got a pair of those. I haven't worn them in a long time, but yo, I think we did, though. Yo, Arizona Tim with the $20 holla. Appreciate you, bro. think Penix is going to be the sleeper QB of the draft. I hope we pick him over JJ Nix. Yo, I'm cool with that. I am totally cool with that. I would love that. Bernard Whitaker became a YouTube member. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming a member of the Wasted Talent Army, my brother. Thank you, yo. Realist Raider. Wouldn't trade a ham sandwich for Fields. Shy is trying to dump that kid on any clown. Shy should give a third to get him up. Come on, bro. You tweaking, bro. I mean, he ain't that bad. Yo, listen, you know what's funny? I don't really like a lot of the Kobe's. I don't like a lot of the Kobe's, yo. Like the Kobe's are dope, like to like work out in. I got like one. I don't really buy a lot of Kobe's. And you know what's funny, bro? I respect Kobe Bryant a lot, but I wasn't a huge Kobe Bryant fan because, you know, I like LeBron James. I think Kobe Bryant was the closest thing to Michael Jordan, right? But Michael Jordan, when Michael Jordan was playing, bro, I couldn't stand Michael Jordan because I'm a Knicks fan. He used to kill us. I couldn't stand Mike. I love him. I respect him, but I couldn't fucking stand him. It's weird with Michael Jordan with me because, like, I was a fan. I grew up and everybody loved Michael Jordan. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s, you loved Mike, right? But he was our main nemesis, and I knew it was going to take everything to overcome Michael Jordan. And it was crazy when Mike was young, when he was trying to beat the Pistons, I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him because the way the Pistons used to beat him up, even though I loved Isaiah too. Isaiah was my guy. And my Knicks weren't really in it at that point. You know what I'm saying? Pat and them wasn't really in it. Pat, you know, they you know, that's the Trent Tucker days and shit like that. That's the Jared Wilkin days. They wasn't going nowhere with them motherfuckers. You know, Oak was young then, and you know, like they had just got Oak, and then Oak really wasn't a scorer and shit. It was just Pat and Oak and like Trent Tucker, and they I think we still had Action Jack back then. I wish they would have kept Mark Jackson. Before Pat Riley got there, we really didn't have a chance to win a championship until Riley got there. And then shit got serious. So I used to root for Mike. And when he finally got over the Pistons, I rooted for Mike, man, until they won that first one, right? And then I rooted for him the second one because it's like, yo, I want him to show Drexler who's who. But after that, bro, it was just like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? And then he kept winning, and then we kept fucking losing to them in the Eastern Conference Finals, and I just got sick of them. Oh, my God, man. We the same. They're wasted. In the 90s, I was big on the Knicks, and I hated Jordan. Yeah, man. Big Knick fan. And then with Kobe Bryant, I always felt like Kobe Bryant. I love Kobe, but if I'm being honest, he's one of the greats. But when they try to elevate him over Magic Johnson, right, and in Laker lore, right, like he was a more skilled offensive like scorer and shit like that. But it's like, so I can't do that to Kobe because the same way Kobe was drafted and Shaq was there, Kareem was there, right? But I think the difference is that Magic Johnson helped resurrect Kareem and make him more effective. And he covered up some of the deficiencies because I remember the Lakers used to run like a 5-man fast break. They would run a 5-man fast break, and if they didn't score, you know, Magic dumping it to who, this one there, that one, you know, Worthy, Byron Scott, whomever was running with him, you know, or Cooper in the corner and shit with the Cooper loop. They used to call it Magic good to the hole and throw it out the coop, and the Cooper just can it. If it wasn't that, and they had to set up in a half court, then the big fella came down and got in the block, and then you wasn't stopping that. So, you know, but then Cole essentially didn't see a double team the first 5 years of his career. He didn't see a double team. I mean, Shaq was the most unstoppable offensive force in basketball. You couldn't do nothing with him, bro. You can't do nothing with him, man. I'm talking about fucking basketball. What the hell y'all got me doing? If we land Fields, what's your perfect draft? We land Fields, my perfect draft, yo, is defense. Jazon Newton, Van Pran in the second. You know what I mean? Going out there and go getting another guard, right? Going out there and getting a linebacker. That's my perfect draft, yo. Just all that shit, yo. They said Ewan is the most disrespected great out there. I mean, yeah, he had to win, yo. Salute to my bro Graf in the place, man. Shout out to Graf, man. Y'all got me off topic in this motherfucker, man. I don't think Caleb cut from the same cloth as Mahomes, bro. A Josh Allen is maybe a great regular season QB, highlight type of guy, but as far as late playoff mentality, I don't see it. I take Fields over Caleb. Now, this is the thing, bro. You got to let these guys get to the league first. I can't sit up there and shit on, Caleb Williams, and I haven't seen him play one NFL snap. I can't do it, right? Caleb Williams is a guy that I feel like there's a lot made of him. I like what I see, but I don't think he's as good as they make him. I think Caleb Williams is going to have to change his mentality a bit. And from what I understand, he's not the biggest studier in film. You know what I'm saying? What would you give for Fields? And does this 44 overall get it done, man? It depends on the market, right? Because if the Atlanta Falcons are in the market, their picks are higher than ours. The Atlanta Falcons look like the team that he would fit. He playing in the dome. You got all of these fucking high-level weapons. You got an owner that wants to win now. It looks like the Atlanta Falcons will be the team that would give up the farm to get him. I think the Atlanta Falcons, bro, if they don't get their quarterback, they might trade a first for Justin Fields. My guy Leaky, what it is, man. That's what I'm thinking, bro. And I would rather draft a quarterback, if I'm being honest. Because I really feel like if you draft a quarterback, you can develop him in your image. You don't got to pay him for a couple of years. You can kick the can down the street. I really believe that the Raiders really, if for instance, if they don't get a Jaden Daniels or one of their top three guys or whatever, and they're in that Penix realm, take a Penix, and if there's Spencer Rattler down the stream, draft his ass too. Do what the Redskins did when they drafted RG3 and Kirk Cousins. That is how adamant I am about us getting as many swings at this shit as possible. Oh, I read that one already, man. Ray Torres, enough with the basketball talk. Let's get to Justin Fields talk. What do you guys think, Raider Nation? Hey, so listen, guys, before I get out of here, right? I'm going to be honest. I need y'all to give me a yay or a nay on Justin Fields, right? In the chat, I'm going to go full Mitchell Wren. Shout out to Mitch. Yo, I want y'all, if you want Justin Fields, give me a 1 in the chat. If you would like us to draft a quarterback that is not Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, or Drake May, give me a 2 in the chat. And if you would like for us to mortgage the farm and trade 3 to 4 first-round picks for one of them guys, give me a 4 in the chat. This is what we need, yo. I got to get the consensus of the nation. That's what this is about. All I hear is an old man screaming. Realistically, I see us making noise year 2 in AP system. That's right, Raider C. And all you see is an old man screaming, and yet you are still here watching that old man scream. Just like everyone else is here, man. I mean, it's terrible that you will come in here and disrespect the great and powerful wasted talent, man. And I think it's time for you to...
Angry man, what you doing here? Man, sit your ass down.
Time for you to sit your ass down, man. Thank you for the $5 holler, bro. But sit your ass down, bro. You might get unceremoniously blocked. Nah, I'm messing with you, bro. Damn, yo. We got a lot of one. Yo, this is crazy. I thought I said 3, T. I said 3. I did. See? The F, T. 1. Hell yeah. Ready to see. Shout out to you. Yo, ready to see. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you, bro. Don't sell a farm. Get off my lawn. Y'all already know. Y'all listen, man. We've been going at this for a whole hour, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up in the place to be, man. Everybody is still going crazy right now. The consensus is, yo. The consensus is, man, most of y'all is going. It's a lot of one. Yo, y'all are divided like a mother effer, man. Huey. Yo, that response is crazy, yo. Noah Phil, yes to Jaded Appendix. Woo. It's very, very close, bro. Marcella Brown in a place to be. Good evening to you. The fly and wonderful Marcella Brown is in a place, yo. Yo, classic man Q. He already know what it is. What the fuck are you, fam? Yo, give us Russ. Rated C1 Russ, man. Daniel Caskin. That's another thing. If y'all think Russell Wilson was signed for a league minimum, he don't have to sign for a league minimum, no, dog. But he definitely won't sign for what he has in the past. It'll be very, very discounted, my brother. That market is not as robust as you think, bro. Yo, bro, I laugh every time I hear Penix too, bro. That's why I'm starting to lean towards Spencer Rattler, just so I don't got to see that name get called. Ready for like Dodgers first, LeBron James, have altitude like this. Ghetto boys in the hood. I feel you, bro. I didn't even read that right. I'm sorry, man. But yo, listen, man. Thank you, dog. Appreciate you, Marcella Brown. Thank you. Yo, listen, y'all. It's time for me to go. I gotta go eat dinner with the family, bro. Yo, Arlene Howland, member for 16 months. Been in the Wasted Talent Army since damn near its inception. Appreciate you. Listen, y'all. I gotta get out of here. We gonna be back at this all week. I need to get back on Raider Nation Unlimited after work. Needs to happen mandatory. We let the news build up. We come on, you get content. So there's going to be some graph and wasted shows. There's going to be some solo wasted shows. There's going to be some interviews. It is going to be a great, great offseason, and we are going to keep hitting you with the shorts. Just keep everything rolling. Y'all, I haven't said it enough, but I'm trying to get to 15 bands. I need for y'all to hit that sub button. If y'all out there watching, you can hear my voice. You feeling like, it costs you nothing. At Wasted Talent Raiders. Everybody on Twitter that's watching. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, hit that subscribe button on Twitter. YouTube. Go over to Instagram. Wasted Talent Raiders. Yo, run all the numbers up, man. Love all of y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. It's not a whole lot to talk about, bro. We are football nerds. We could talk about the Raiders every day of the week and twice on Sundays, and I'll be here for every single day, man. Y'all have a fucking great night. Excuse my language, if necessary. And yo, y'all already know what it is.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Man, let me tell you something, man. The price for Justin Fields might have just gone up, bro, because we might need to get him, and I kind of hope we don't have to, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Peace, man. Peace.